Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to our channel B2B Vision to Victory. For more updates, you can follow our channel in Telegram, Facebook, Instagram. Links which are available in the description. Go through the description, you can find our link. And we started a new series in Infosys aptitude question and answers. Today we'll discuss about test number 2. We already done test number 1. Completely we are discussed 10 different questions in quantitative aptitude. So I already discussed concept along with the calculation. That video, you just go and watch those videos so you can get the concept. And we already completed two different series as Infosys 1.0 and 2.0. So we have many videos are there. You just go through the playlist, you can check it out. Or playlist, you can find videos. If you want the content part, you can follow us in the Telegram page. Just simply search at the rate of V2V VK. You can find all it. So today, we are going to discuss, I'm going to discuss about test number 2. Again, 10 different questions. So we'll start with the question number 1, which is related for time. So see the question number 1. So the information. See, A and B work for 5 days and completed 50% of work. And remaining work is done by C in 7.5 days. The efficiency of B is 37.5% less than the efficiency of. So the B efficiency is 37.5% less than the efficiency of C. And find the time taken by A alone complete the work. So see, here first A and B work together, and both the person completed 50% of work in 5 days. Means for the entire work both the person takes 10 days, and the remaining work means already 50% of work done by A and B, and remaining 50% work done by C. So C can complete the whole work in 15 days. Why? Because 50% of work it takes 7.5 days, means the whole work is completed in. First identify the total work. See, here the total work, the LCM of 10 and 15, here 30 units. 30 units of work done by A and B in 10 days, both are doing 3 units per day. And 30 units of work done by C in 15 days, so the person completed 2 units per day. Here there is information related for B and C. So the efficiency of B is when compared to C, which is 37.5%. We already know that 12.5% value is equal to 1 by 8. It means 37.8% value exactly equal to 3 by 8. So you should multiply 3 times. Means C efficiency is 8 units. Here the number of units done by B per day exactly equal to 5 by, because 3 units less. Now we can understand the ratio of B and C is 5 is to 8. We already know that the original efficiency for C is equal to 2 units. You can compare here. 8 become a 2, then 5 become how much? So here the value become 10 divided by 8. So 10 divided by 8, 5 by 4. So here the efficiency of B, we can understand that the value of 1.2. See, here A plus B efficiency is equal to 3 units. Here B efficiency is 1.25 units. Then we can understand that A efficiency is 1.75. 1.75 means 1 3 by 4. It means the value becomes 7 by 4. Here the question, find the time taken by A alone can complete the work. See, 30 units of work done by A, how much of time does it take? So A efficiency is 7 by 4. Finally, the value becomes 120 divided by 7. Finally, here 7 ones are 7. So we left with a 550 as a remainder. 7 sevens are 49. Remainder 1 by 7. You can choose your option. 17, 1 by 7. Try one more question. You guys are good at concept, then we can solve all the questions. Try to focus on calculation, try to focus on concept, then you can choose your option. Now see here the question related for interest based concept. Here the question see. An amount invested in simple interest for 2 years. After 2 years, the whole amount, which is including both initial amount and interest, invested in compound interest for 2 more years. Here the rate of interest is 10% for both simple and compound interest. And the total interest earned at the end of 4 years is 1130 rupees. That is final comparison, interest comparison. So find the initial amount. Now see, you already know that see, simple interest means every year. Remember, every year paying interest to the principal. Interest to the principal amount. Yeah. So there is a no change in the interest for every year. Compound interest, first year interest, they are calculated based on principal. But second year interest, you have to pay interest to the interest. That is the only difference you can find in simple interest and compound interest. We are paying every year interest is simple interest. From second year onwards, you have to pay interest to the interest. It is a concept of component. Now see, so we don't know how much principal it is. I just assume one value. See, initially I am taking 100 rupees. So I have to pay 10% simple interest for 2 years. Guys, the 10% interest for 100 rupees for 2 years means you have to pay 20 rupees. You have to pay 20 rupees interest for 2 years. Means now it become 120. Remember, amount means it is including principal and the interest. Now I just deposit means I was given these 120 rupees to the compound interest again for 2 years. Here the rate of interest is 10%. You already know the calculation. For 2 years interest, the overall rate of interest is 10%, 10%, 10 into 10 by 100. You can apply the successive percentage concept. Now you have to pay 21% rate of interest for 120 rupees. Now see, again 120 by 100 into 21. You can cancel 0, 0. So 21 twos are 42 over here and 21 the 25. So 25.2 rupees is a interest for compound. Now if you add both the numbers, see 20 rupees interest and 25.2, the whole value is equal to 45.2 interest we are getting on 100 rupees as principal. You have to find what is the initial investment. 45.2 is exactly equal to 1130. So what is the value of 100 units? So just go through the cross multiplication, you can get the answer. So 1130 into 100, which is divided by 452. Again, point means again I am taking it as a 100. I just go through the calculation part now. So here the 452 means it's exactly 2.5 times. See, 452 means it is exactly for 2.5 times. 2.5 into 100 into 10, the value become 2000. Concentrated calculation part. So the person investment initially is exactly equal to 2500. Just go through the concept here. See, just find the difference. What is the difference between concept in? Find the difference in simple interest and compound interest. Apply your calculation. Now, it is a concept of allegation and mixes. See, any concept means any question which is related for allegation and mixes, try to separate that mixer. If you know how to separate those mixers, you can solve any questions in this book. Now see, here the question says there are the two jars. So two jars A and B containing a two liquids X and Y. The jar A, here there is a jar B. The ratio of X is to Y is equal to 2 is to 3. And whatever the mixture, it is in the ratio of 2 is to 3 and 4 is to 5. Now here the question, if the mixture of from jar A and jar B mixed in the ratios, it means we are taking here one quantity. Now we are taking two quantity. Now what is the respective ratio of new mixer in the value of X? That is our question. Now see, I am taking only X quantities. Just you have to separate the mixers. You have to take either X values or Y values. Now I am taking one quantity from jar A. The purity of X value is exactly equal to 2 by 5. Out of 5 units, 2 value is, so 2 is the X quantity, 3 is Y quantity. Now we are taking two quantities from jar B and the purity of X value become 4 by 9. If all are mixes together, you can get the new value that is equal to X. X is a mixer. Or If you are interested, you can take y values. Again, I am taking one quantity. The purity of y value become 3 by 5. If I am taking two quantities from jar B, the purity of y value is exactly equal to 5 by 9. And all are mixed together. I am taking a Z. If all are mixed together, you can get the new one that is defined as Z. Now see, you can take this equation. 1 by 2 value is exactly equal to 2 by 5 minus of x divided by x minus, it's not x, it's a z, sorry, z minus 4 by 9. Or if you are taking this equation again 1 by 2. See, remember the value of 1 is simply difference of z minus 5 by 9 divided by the value of 2 is difference of 3 by 5 minus of z. If you solve any of these equation, you can get the final ratio, guys. Just go through this equation. So now I am taking 1 by 2 is equal to 2 minus 5z divided by 5, 9z minus of 4 divided by 9. Just go through the calculation now. Get the value of 1. Here 1 by 2 is equal to z minus 4 by 9 divided by 2 by 5 minus of z. Final equation 1 by 2 is exactly equal to 9z minus 4 divided by 9 minus 5z divided by 5. So 5 into 2 10. So 9 into 2 minus 5z is exactly equal to 10 into 9z minus 4. So 9 2s are 18, 9 5s are 45z is equal to 90z minus of 40. So finally, so we have 135z value exactly equal to 58. Now here z value is equal to 58 divided by 135 means the value of x is equal to 58 out of x plus y is equal to 135. So here the respective ratio is 58 is to 77. You can solve any of the equation, you can get the answer. Now we have a data interpretation question. Now see, here the following graph gives the percentage of young people, middle-aged people, old people in four regions of state as a percentage of total population in respect to region. So the information is related for percentages. Here we have a northern state, eastern, west, and south, and we have an indication. So here the first one is young people, old people, middle-aged people, and the respective ratio of total population in north, east, west, south region is 3 is to 2 is to 5 is to 3. And the whole information is related to the percentage and ratios. There is a no specific value. There is a no specific value, or there is a no information, means there is a no information related to the population. Try to focus on the whole data based on the questions only. Now I'm trying to solve question number 1. What is the ratio of total number of old people in east, west, and the total number of middle-aged people in north, south region? We don't know how many people. Now, whatever that, you can assume any value, but you can't violate these ratio. I thought that, see, here the respective ratio, I just assume in this way. North, I just assume 300 people. If north is 300, definitely east must be 200. I just multiply with 100 times for better calculation. West, I just assume 400 people. And south region, 100 people. So just go through the question. So you have to pick old people from east. So old people from east exactly equal to 35 percentage. See, so 35 percentage value. 35 percentage of 200 exactly equal to 70 members. And old people from west region. Old people from west region, again it is a value of 30 percentage. So 30 percentage value become exactly equal to 150. So sum of these two values are exactly equal to 220 members. Now the next one. We are assuming one value, we have gone through the calculation. And the total number of middle-aged people in north. Middle-aged people in North here 40 percentage. 40 percentage value is exactly equal to 120. And South region middle-aged people here exactly equal to again 40 percentage. 40 percentage 120. 120 plus 120 is equal to 240. Cancel the numbers. 11 is to 12. So the respective ratio is 11 is to 12. You can assume a population, but you can't violate the respective ratio. That is question number one. Let's try the next one. Total, see if the total number of, if there is a condition, if you assume that there is a total number of young people in South region is 13,500. Then find the difference between the middle-aged people and old-aged people in South region. South region, see, you see the South region. South region. So the total number of young people, see, here young people we have 40 percentage, and old people we have 20 percentage, and middle-aged people is 40%. Here the comparison. Young people means 40 percentage value. So 40 percentage value become 13,500 as per the data. Now you have to find the difference between middle-aged people and old people. So the middle-aged people and old people, we have a difference of 20 percentage. Now 40 percentage is 13,500. Now 20 percentage means just simply divided by 2 is divided by 2. Now the value becomes 6 times 7 times 5 0. So 6,750 numbers. You can choose your option A. Question number 6. The average of old people in East South region together is what percentage less more than the young people in East, middle aged people in North region. Now see again we have to assume a value. See here North, I just assume 300 members. In East, see why I am assuming with a multiple of 100 means we can easily cancel the numbers. So it's a 200. Why? Because percentage means, see, percentage means which is divided by 100. If denominator is 100, you can assume 100 multiple, then we can get the easy calculation part. So based on the calculation only, you can assume a number. That is my suggestion. The 500 people in South region, we have 300 people. Okay, just identify that. Here the data says old people in East. Old people in East, we have 35 percentage. 35 percentage value become 70. And South region also. South region we have how many members per old people? They have 20 percentage. South 20 percentage. 20 percentage of 300 exactly equal to 60 members. Now here average. You already know that average is equal to sum divided by number. So 70 plus 60 is equal to 130 divided by 2 exactly equal to 60. One value. Now the next one. So average of young people in East. Young people in East. Yeah. So the young people is exactly equal to 30 percentage. 30 percentage of 200 exactly equal to 60 members. Middle aged in North. So here North middle aged people exactly equal to 40 percentage. So 40 percentage value become exactly equal to 120. 120 plus 60 is equal to 20 plus 60 is equal to exactly 180 divided by 2 is equal to 90. Here the question 65 is what percentage less or more when compared to the 90. So definitely 25 units are less when compared to the 100. So you have to identify that what is that percentage. 0, 0 cancel. So finally 250 divided by 9. Just go through the calculation. 9 twos are 18. We left with a 70. So 9 sevens are 63. Left with the 7 by 9%. Answer 27, 7 by 9%. The next information. Total population. See, again, it is a condition. If the total population of North region, the North region is 1,20,000. See, E units is equal to 1,20,000 means each unit is equal to 40,000. Each unit is equal to 40,000. Now find the total number of old female in North and West region. See, first North region we have one. See, I am taking the data here. North region we have 1,20,000 numbers. In the same way, here the West region we have. So 5 into 4. So West region we have 5 into 40,000 is equal to tax. Now you have to identify that. See, the old female. See, the total number of old female in North and West region. And 60% of old people in North are female. First identify that old female. So old female in North. So old female in North is exactly. First of all, 35% is we have old people here. And West region we have 30%. First identify the old people, then again identify that what is the value of female one. 35% means percentage double zero. So 35 0 0, 35 0 0, 35 2s are 70 and 35 ones are 35. 35 plus 7 is equal to 42,000 members. Old people. Again 30% is double zero cancel. So we left with the three zeros, one more zero, 60,000. So those are the old people. Out of all old people, here you have to identify the female one. So female we have 60%. See, 60% of 42,000. Don't want to go with the cancellation. See, again you have to identify that 60%. See, 60% means first of all 50% value become 21,000 and 10% value 4,200. Now see 60% value become 25,200. The same way here 40%. 40% means you can cancel 0 and 0. So 6 4s are 24. Here we have 24,000. Finally 25,200 and 24,000. Finally the value becomes 49,200. You can choose your option. Just observe that how I am taking a data from data interpretation. Now see that last question in data interpretation. Number of middle-aged people in East region is what percentage? Number of young people in South region. See, East region. The East region, again we just assuming that there are 200 peoples and South region we have 300 people. Just assuming the value. So middle aged in East region. See, middle aged is exactly equal to 35%. The 35% value becomes 70 members only. And the young people in southern region. Young people in southern region exactly equal to 40%. 40% value become 120. So the question C. The number of middle-aged people in East region is what percentage means 70 is what percentage of 120 is our question. 0 0 cancel. So 700 divided by 12. Again 350 divided by 6. Again if you cancel in two table. So again it's exactly for 3 times. So 2 ones are 2. 175. Finally the value become 175. So here two table now. 175 divided by 3. Finally answer C. 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 15, 25, 3 8s are 24, 5, answer 58, 1 by 3. So here the final question. See that one question related from topic of mensuration. See the data, the perimeter of square equal to the perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of square means 4 times the side exactly equal to 2 times the perimeter of rectangle is L plus B. Area of square is 729 means side square exactly equal to 729. You already know that 729 value become 27 square. So A value is equal to, so 4 into 27 exactly equal to 2 times the length and breadth. Exactly for 2 times. So 54 exactly equal to L plus B. Here the question, see. Here the length of the rectangle. So here the length of the rectangle when compared to breadth, it is 100% more. So it is in the ratio of 2:1. You already know that sum of length and breadth exactly equal to 54. The respective ratio is 2:1. You can divide it respective ratio. If there are 3 units, 2 units are related to the length and 1 unit is related to the breadth. And 3 become a 54. You should multiply with 18 times. So 18 into 2 is equal to 36 units for length and 18 units is breadth. Finally question, find the area of rectangle. So area of rectangle is L into B. So 36 into 18. Now we'll do one thing. So 2 into 18 into 18. 18 square, you already know that 324, which is multiplied with the 2 times. Here the answer is 640. See, whatever the question related for mensuration topic, either 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional, is completely based on the formulas only. Just concentrated on all the formulas. See, whatever the concepts in quantitative aptitude or logical reasoning, focus on concept and calculation, then you can solve any question. And this is for you guys. You just try this question and post your answer in the comment section. It is question related for ages. We already discussed ages model in last video. Just go and watch those videos. You can understand that what is the concept of it. And if you want this PDF, you just search in Telegram at the rate of V2VVK. You can find our channel link and you can download all the PDF and all the content for both quantitative aptitude and reasoning. And we already means every time we updated every information in Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook. Just follow us in all these social networks so you can get your information. So that's it from today's session. So until the next session, take care. Have a nice day. Good night, guys.